All right, hi guys, very welcome back to this MBA podcast. ये प्लेसमेंट का पॉडकास्ट होने वाला है बाय द वे, एंड वी गोना हैक कि प्लेसमेंट कैसे लेते हैं एमबीए में. आप टीयर 1 में हो, टीयर 2 में हो, क्या ऐसे फैक्टर्स हैं जिसकी वजह से आपको अच्छी प्लेसमेंट लग सकती है. एंड टू डिस्कस दिस आई हैव गॉट डॉक्टर संदीप विथ मी, an industry veteran by the way, currently at SIBM Nagpur. He is the placement head also. But profile सुन लो सर का. I am Bangalore, pass out 2001 batch. I was going to school sir at this point in time. He's got more than 2 decades of experience. PhD in marketing by the way. सर की एक हेल्थ केयर में कैंसर के लिए ना एक स्टार्टअप है विच इज बेस्ड आउट ऑफ कुपटिनो. आपने सुना होगा कुपटिनो, एप्पल है वहां पे. एंड अभी रिसेंटली रेज करा है फंडिंग ए सीरीज का विच इज 200 करोड़ का मेरे ख्याल से. एंड ही इज द ब्रेन बिहाइंड ओयोज मार्केटिंग, Coca-Cola marketing, and even Meru Cap for that matter, because he has held lot of leadership positions in these companies. बहुत सारे लोगों को हायर भी करा है, फायर भी करा होगा, मेंटर भी करा है और हेल्प करा है उनको ग्रो करने के लिए. एंड आई एम रियली हैप्पी कि इस टाइप का टैलेंट एसआईबीएम नागपुर में है. सर, वेरी वेलकम टू दिस पॉडकास्ट. थैंक यू सो वेरी मच फॉर गिविंग सम टाइम. माय फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन टू यू इज, during MBA, right, lot of students are looking at getting a good placement, etc., and again grow the ladder up eventually, right? 2 decades से ज्यादा आपने टाइम स्पेंड करा है. कैन यू गिव अस लिटिल पर्सनालिटी ट्रेट्स जो बच्चों में होने चाहिए जिसकी वजह से वो एमबीए में अच्छा प्लेसमेंट ले सकते हैं और आगे बढ़ सकते हैं? फिर मैं आपको अगले क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा कि हैक वगैरह क्या है. ओवर टू यू सर.
So, see, as far as the personality traits are concerned, people come here and obviously they are having very good marks in all the subjects, but MBA teaches them the real nose of business, and they have to be really outgoing. They have to speak to people. They have to work in team. They have to work in pressure situations. So MBA is teaching each and everything to them. They have to go and do the live projects, which is helping them a lot. They are continuously interacting with industry veterans, and there is a huge gap with what a MBA is delivering, whereas what is our industry needs. So basically, this degree is helping them into bridging these gaps, and the students are adapting really very well. They are working really overtime to bridge these gaps and making themselves ready for the big placement.
Okay. So, sir, let's say, as a CMO, Chief Marketing Officer, you've been there, you've done that, right? आप ऐसे कौन सी चीजें देखते हो स्टूडेंट के पास अगर उसको हायर करना है ऑन द कैंपस? सो व्हाट सॉर्ट ऑफ थिंग्स यू विल चेक ऑन द रेज्यूमे कि यार अगर मुझे ये 2-3 चीजें दिखी ना रेज्यूमे में, आई विल बी प्रोबब्ली लिटिल बिट इंटरेस्टेड टू हायर दिस कैंडिडेट.
सी, अगर आपका सही में मार्केटिंग कीड़ा है,
हाँ,
तो यू हैव टू बी रियली आउटगोइंग टाइप्स.
ओके.
यू आपको प्रोफाइल के एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज देखकर ही उनकी समझ जाएगी कि व्हाट काइंड ऑफ अ कमिटी दे बिलोंग टू. इफ दे आर इनटू द डिजिटल फ्रंट कमिटी, इफ दे आर इनटू द marketing committee, there is a team called Markeos is here. So continuously you will understand their inclination in marketing. So marks of marketing will only tell you 50%, but the extracurricular activities will really tell you if this person is really have a real inclination towards marketing. The number of marketing projects they would have taken in the last 2 years tells everything. How many marketing projects they have taken? Have they worked on any website of any company? So if these 7 or 8 pointers will clearly tell you if this person is right for marketing.
Okay. And sir, how has this been journey for you? Like, 20 years leading so many companies, building startups. कुछ आप मुझे बता पाओगे कि something that you have learned out of this experience?
See, I am a very, very sincere believer of not following the trend. So
Perfect.
every 3 years, I have changed my industry. Okay. And every 3 years, I could change the industry because I am very high on adaptability.
Very nice.
Once I adapt something, I completely get into the deep of it, and start performing there within a year's time or less than 6 months' time. The biggest example is of Oyo Rooms, where I had never worked in hospitality industry. But I could still build a team of 1,000 people.
Wow.
in marketing area,
Superb.
and the entire team from
Hmm.
100 crores to 1000 crores
Hmm.
journey of
Hmm.
these team was amazing journey.
Hmm.
The second example is of One Cell Diagnostic,
Hmm.
which is a hardcore cancer diagnostic
Hmm.
company.
Hmm.
I have absolutely zero connection with cancer.
True that.
Yeah.
True that.
So
Hmm.
in the first month, I was literally struggling to talk. And
Hmm.
now, at the end of 3 years, I was
Hmm.
confidently speaking to the oncologist
Hmm.
about
Hmm.
the deep technologies in the area of cancer.
Hmm.
So this is how adaptability is the biggest thing
Hmm.
you get after working in so many sectors. I have covered more than 4 sectors in
Over
my
a period of
life.
time.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. So I've got a couple of more interesting questions for you. But I was just thinking that I think you've spent around about 6 months in SIBM Nagpur by now.
Yeah.
Okay.
9 months, you can
Nine
say.
months. Okay. First of all, congratulations. Your stats are amazing. The college is doing really good this year. इनके numbers काफी बढ़िया है compared to last year. Now, as the head of the placement, right? मेरे जो students है, मेरी जो audience है, they would love to know कि केतन सर बताओ हमें कि आगे जाके क्या हम देख सकते हैं placement wise, because I think अभी Flipkart वगैरह अच्छा खासा profile दे चुका है,
Yes,
but you
yes.
being here, you've led so many companies. What sort of placement shift we can see in SIBM Nagpur's
Okay,
placement?
okay. See, whenever
Hmm.
you talk about placements
हाँ,
and you talk about improvements in placements,
right,
there are very, very clear indicators,
right,
or rather factors. First
right.
and foremost is the average CTC the
Absolutely,
company is giving. Okay,
absolutely, yeah,
and the average CTC over the last year.
right,
The second big factor is the highest CTC that you are getting.
right,
Okay, and the third big factor is the various profiles that
Hmm.
you are getting this year.
Hmm. Hmm.
On
Hmm.
all the three fronts,
Hmm.
we
Hmm.
have made a huge improvement.
Okay,
Okay, I'll talk about the highest CTC is already crossed 29 lakhs, which is significantly higher than the last year.
wow, very nice.
On the average CTC
Hmm.
front, there is an increase of more than 50%. Last year
Wow,
it was 8 lakhs, this is 12 lakhs.
okay,
More than 5 top-notch companies have already come, and they are
okay.
offering various roles. Like
And
even
they're from
this,
which industry?
uh, Flipkart has come,
Right,
HDFC, uh,
wow,
Harper Collins
okay,
in the
okay,
FMCG
nice.
area, uh, Shinex is there.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
So
all the
marketing is
industry,
leading as of now.
marketing and finance are
Okay,
leading simultaneously.
very nice.
And the good thing,
Hmm.
especially for a new brand,
Hmm.
there are at least uh, 3 or 4 big brands which
Hmm.
are continuously coming for the fourth year.
हाँ, that is important
Yeah.
actually. Sorry to interrupt you, but always remember आप कोई भी कॉलेज देखोगे ना, एक चीज देखना उस कॉलेज में कि टॉप कंपनीज क्या हर साल आती है, because sir you have also done an MBA, you also know it, right? There are something called as regular recruiters and
Absolutely.
something guest.
So Deloitte came for the third time.
That's nice. That's
and
nice.
35 to 40% of the recruitments
Hmm.
are coming from the repeat employers.
That's a good number. Nice. Can you tell us more about, where do you see these profiles will be going ahead? मतलब next year बच्चों को क्या नई profiles मिलेंगी? Are you bringing some more FMCG companies on board, banks, NBFCs, any plans for investment banks or something like that?
Just last week, a new company got added, Spacewood. Spacewood got a funding of more than 300 crores, and it's taking Godrej head on in the space of
Oh, is it?
yeah.
Okay.
Such a company which never used to visit any campus, we are happy to tell you for the first time they visited, they already hired 4 people, and while we talk,
Oh,
there
that's a
are
good
3
number.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
While we talk, there are interviews going on still.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it
Okay.
is
Fantastic.
so such companies. HarperCollins came for the first time. It's one of the Rupert Murdoch you would have heard of, world's topmost top 2 3. So this company belongs to him, and it is offering very very high CTC.
Okay.
So such new companies will keep coming. Transsion Technologies, we are almost talking. It's world's number 3 in terms of telecom. So almost talks are done.
Mind blowing.
Lava Mobile is about to come.
Okay.
Newgen Technology is about to come. So lots and lots of companies.
Sir has given you the placement report now. I'm like, ठीक है, I'm really happy because my audience would love to understand, because on that basis they would be looking at SIBM Nagpur. They'll be filling up the form. And I think the best thing about SIBM Nagpur is that there is no percentile limit as such. I've seen people with 70, 80, 90, 95 doing really good. Even the lower percentile people are getting good packages here. But sir, every college has something attached to it. For example, Cal is known for finance, Bangalore is known for consult, something like that. So, as a placement head, how you would love to see SIBM Nagpur going ahead? FMCG campus, marketing campus, sales campus, fin campus, ops campus, HR campus. What are you going to change,
Very,
sir?
very, very good question. And I would like to really tell that we are rather following a very balanced approach here.
Nice.
And at the same time, marketing, finance, HR, operations are all going to get excellent companies here.
Okay.
And just now Nika came and already selected.
Okay.
And so operations, the bid part is tick marked, marketing is done,
Nice.
Flipkart from the e-commerce side has come.
Right.
So we are looking at a very, very good mix. And the biggest thing is we are preparing our students in that
Yeah, that was my next question, because with these kind of recruiters comes a lot of responsibility that you have a really good talent, on the campus.
Yeah.
So how are you training these folks out here?
So while we talk, there is a 2-hour, literally every day, 4 to 6 p.m. session happening. And all the students are getting taught in the fundamentals of marketing, finance, operations. The best of best profs are coming and teaching them.
Okay.
There is, as you know, there will be always be a huge gap between what the industry wants and what the students have.
Right.
That's why RCDT is one of our biggest committee, which has more than 15 members.
Wow.
And they have prepared all the courses from mathematical ability to everything, English speaking skills. We just completed interview speaking skills for all the profs are themselves leading it. We are not depending on any external faculty for this. So completely we are dedicating ourselves for them to make them ready.
Now, you just made a mention about, this placement activities and, training to these students and etc. But sir, I think you have spent round about, 2 decades plus time. आज अगर हम देखते हैं ना, MBA का एक कल्चर बन चुका है कि अगर मैं MBA जाता हूँ किसी भी स्कूल में, तो कॉलेज ने मुझे प्लेसमेंट देना चाहिए. बट इसमें चेंज क्या ये हुआ है कि बच्चा बोलता है कि भाई मैंने दे दिया है 20 लाख 25 लाख 30 लाख, अभी कॉलेज का जिम्मेदारी है कि तुम कुछ भी करो, मेरे को प्लेसमेंट लाके दो. सो कहीं ना कहीं मुझे लगता है कि एटीट्यूड जो है ना, वो कॉलेज को देखने का एक प्लेसमेंट एजेंसी जैसा बन चुका है. आपका नजरिया क्या है? व्हाट्स योर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू एंड व्हाट यू वांट टू एडवाइज स्टूडेंट्स इन दिस रिगार्ड?
ओके, यू आर परफेक्टली राइट. एंड
बिकॉज उनका क्या कहना है कि सर हम लोन लेके पैसे दे रहे हैं, हाँ, तो हमें कंपनीज लाके दो, प्लेसमेंट लो. इररिस्पेक्टिव वो पढ़ाई कर रहे नहीं पढ़े, वो बात का बात है.
इट इज लाइक गोइंग टू अ जिम.
हाँ.
In spite of spending so much of money, you have to daily work on a daily basis.
True that. नहीं तो muscles नहीं बनेंगे.
नहीं तो muscle नहीं बनेंगे.
Very nice.
So it's exactly like that. Whenever a new student comes, in the first 3 months, this is what is their thought process, and we completely brainwash that in the first 3 months themselves and make them completely get involved in the placement process.
Right.
That's the reason for the success.
So my last question for the day. There are a lot of students now, they're gunning for MBA. अभी आएंगे इनकी इंटरव्यूज, GDPI का सीजन अभी आएगा, फिर इनका आएगा सिलेक्शन, एंड इनके पास ये ना 3 या 4 महीने का विंडो होता है जहाँ पे ये अपनी रेज्यूमे बिल्ड कर पाएंगे. सो यू हेल्प फ्रॉम tier 1, राइट? यू हैव सीन दैट लाइफ आल्सो, नाउ यू आर हेडिंग द tier 2 आल्सो. आई वांटेड टू टेल स्टूडेंट्स के अगले 3-4 महीने में आप ऐसी कौन सी चीजें करो जिसकी वजह से आपकी रेज्यूमे स्ट्रांग हो जाए. डजंट मैटर आप अहमदाबाद जा रहे हैं, बैंगलोर जा रहे हैं, फिर SIBM नागपुर आ रहे हैं. According to your experience,
see, it is always about building the skills they want to make a career in. Okay, if you want to get into marketing, right away you should take up a certification, the best certification in marketing. For the next 3 months you should be doing it.
Absolutely.
If you want to be a finance person, there are enough
financial modeling कर लो, equity research कर लो, बढ़िया.
Every area has certifications, and 3 months you can get the best certifications. So if you alone do this, it is good enough.
परफेक्ट सर, एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर द डे, और मैं अपने बच्चों के लिए पूछ रहा हूँ। तो सर जो टीयर 1 वाले होते हैं ना, ब्लैकी, एफएमएस, एक्सेलर ऑफ द वर्ल्ड है ना, लखनऊ वगैरह, आईएम्स के, उनको कहीं ना कहीं पता होता है कि भाई अगर 10-15 साल रगड़ता हूँ इंडस्ट्री में, मैं सीएमओ बन जाऊंगा, या फिर मैं सेल्स हेड बन जाऊंगा, नेशनल हेड बन जाऊंगा। हमारे जो टीयर 2 वाले बच्चे होते हैं, आपको पता है कि वो नंबर ज्यादा है इंडिया में। तो आपके एक्सपीरियंस के अनुसार, लाइक अकॉर्डिंग टू योर एक्सपीरियंस, व्हाट एवर यू हैव सीन लाइफ टिल टुडे, कैन यू टेल देम इफ दे जॉइन एनी टीयर 2 बी स्कूल, अगर वो अगले 10, 15, 20, 18 साल जो भी है, अगर मेहनत करते हैं, do they have a fair chance in today's world to become CMO of any FMCG or any e-commerce company? And I want you to be very honest.
Absolutely. I would say rather my take on this is 200%. Because I have built literally teams across the spectrum and I have seen the tier 2 people to be more अंदर आग होती है,
exactly, जोश ज्यादा होता है, exactly,
tier 1 में थोड़ा सा ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस ज्यादा होता है,
granted लिए जाती चीजें,
and within the first and second year that is what is needed. I have seen several tier 2 people becoming the CMOs, the COOs, the CEOs also. I have not seen absolutely zero difference. Once you cross that threshold limit, hard work and sincerity will matter. That will take you to the top position.
Fantastic. I can connect this with your placement this year. The 2 students who made it to Flipkart, they will be working with the folks from Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta.
Absolutely.
So guys, give up नहीं करना है, मेहनत करना है और फोड़ते रहना है लाइफ में। Sir, thank you so very much for giving some time. काफी मोटिवेटिंग था। And guys, भर के लाइक चाहिए मुझे इस वीडियो पे, and you can get in touch with sir on LinkedIn also. Thank you so much. So thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.